Hello everyone, yes, you read the title of the video. Today I will be talking about my character's sexualities because it is Pride Month. Usually with these types of videos, I just put text on the screen, but I decided it would probably just be easier if I talked, because putting the text on the screen probably is inconvenient, so I just was like, just be easier if I talked. Okay, let's get right into it. Our main character, Evelyn, or Evan for short, is a straight ally. Yeah, they're just kind of straight. I don't really know what to add on to that one, which I'm probably going to say a lot to this video. However, they are trans. That's not really a sexuality, but it's a queer thing, so yeah, they're trans. They're a straight trans woman. Next, we have our dual agonist, Newt, who is Arrow Ace. Now, Newt canonically is like 9 years old, so obviously he's like a 9-year-old dude, okay? He hasn't really thought about his sexuality and stuff like that, and at this point of his life, he's just like, ew, romance, kissing, gross. But I think he will eventually realize that he would just rather like be with friends. He doesn't really need romance. I think in his eyes, romance would be like something that's just not really important to him. And once again, like with sexual attraction, he doesn't feel it, he doesn't understand it, he just doesn't see it being an important part of his life or a necessary part of his life. But like right now, since he's so young, he's just kind of like, ew, romance, ucky. So yeah, I did think about it a lot. He is Arrow Ace. Next, we have Nadia, who is a bisexual. Now, if you saw the original video where I like introduced Nadia, like Nadia's Meet the Character video, I said she was really into boys, and yes, that is still correct. She is bi with male preference, but bi nonetheless. They could be funny if she was one of those like people who are like, I'm not bi, I just think women are really pretty. But like, no, she is totally bi. She would totally date a girl if she found one she just like had romantic interest in. For the most part, she is bi with male preference. Next, we have the lovely Cable. I don't know why I had to say that she is lovely. They're all lovely. They're my children. I love them all. But Cable is a lesbian. Once again, I don't really have much to say about that one besides, like, yeah, she just likes women. Women are cool to her. And she just doesn't understand bros because, yeah, she just like girls better. Sweetums is straight. Yeah, for Sweetums, I am really not proud of her character in general. I mean, I really like her as a character, but I haven't really figured her out yet. Straight ally, of course. But that is subject to change, because I still need to get her entire, like, overall character figured out. Mika is a straight ally. Yeah, once again, like, you know, she's straight. But I will say this, she is very afraid of being in a relationship. It's something that she's very scared of. Can't really talk about it. I don't want to, like, spoil, but she's just very anxious and worried about, like, romantic relationship, sexual relationship. Like, it just kind of scares her. Like, it scares her real bad. So, yeah, she's straight, but she's very afraid of being in a relationship. Now, Sydney, the one I'm sure most of you guys are curious about, because Sydney's, like, my most popular character. He has 2 cartoons dedicated to him. I say most popular, like, people, like, actually care. And I say that because about 3 people care about Sydney, when no one else but me cares about the other characters. Whatever. Sydney is pan. But he's very ashamed of being pan. He doesn't like that he's pan because, remember, he's an old-timey cartoon. In his mind, it's the 1930s, and he thinks that being pan makes him weak and weird, and he's ashamed of it. So he's pan, but very little people actually know. I don't even think Veronica and his sister know. Pan, but very, very closeted pan. He's closeted. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. And last but not least, Ivy is also pan, but she is a demisexual, which means she will only develop a sexual and romantic attraction to someone she's known for a really long time, someone she's really gotten to know and really has gotten to just know him as a person. I hear some people get confused about demisexuality, but it's basically like some people, in Tomodachi life, sometimes people will, your me, will look at another me and they will immediately be like, oh my god, I love that other me. Demis don't do that. Demis don't do that. That's what the difference is to anyone who is confused. Anyway, yep, that was my character sexualities. Thank you for listening. You're awesome, and I love you.